Lviv region is rich in legendary architectural monuments. The castles in Підгірці, Zolochiv, and of course in Olesko stand among its real decorations. The last one rises on a steep hill of Olesko village. Like a severe and lonely giant, it keeps watching over the surrounding valleys and marshes. For more than 6 centuries, Olesko Castle remains a silent witness and a participant of the surrounding events. At the beginning of the 17th century, future hetman Bogdan Khmelnytsky, being at the time a small child, spent a lot of time in this castle. The castle faced different periods during its long existence. In the middle of the 19th century, the Olesko Castle survived a damaging earthquake, and in the middle of the 20th century, the lightning struck the castle, which caused a huge fire. But the Olesko Castle, like a mythological phoenix, emerged from the desolation and keeps on delighting its guests. Quite close to Olesko, the Підгірці Castle is located. It's a unique building that still remains one of the pearls of the western Ukraine. Interiors of the Підгірці Castle impressed contemporaries with their beauty and splendor. For many years of its existence, the castle was owned by many famous personalities. At one time, Honoré de Balzac stopped at the inn that was built close to Підгірці Castle. The parked ensemble became a decoration of the castle. Long ago, it impressed some travelers much more than the castle itself. The Підгірці Castle repeatedly succeeded and dilapidated. The terrible fire of 1956 lasted 3 days and almost completely destroyed the interior of the castle. Although the Підгірці Castle needs a major reconstruction, it still impresses with its grandeur, which was not erased by the hard times it faced with. Zolochiv Castle combined functions of defense and housing. There are 2 palaces in the courtyard of the castle. The largest of them is called the Grand Palace, and nearby is the Chinese Palace. It was built in a period when the fashion for all the Eastern was dominant. That's interesting that a sanitation system which is functioning up to this day was created here. While night vases were used in Versailles, Zolochiv Castle contained up to 6 toilets. Closer to the end of the 19th century, the Austrians decided to establish a prison in Zolochiv Castle. And since that time, this peculiar tradition lasted until 1953. Only in 1986, the castle was handed over to the Lviv Art Gallery. The undergrounds of the Grand Palace have been recently opened for the excursion. The exhibits from the funds of the Lviv National Art Gallery can be found here. For sure, Lviv Castle Golden Horseshoe Tour will not leave you indifferent. You will spend an unforgettable day when touching the ancient times and facing the past. You'll learn a lot of interesting facts. Travel with us.